Welcome to Project Eden for Empyrion Galactic Survival, and here we are. We're on the bridge of my capital vessel. In the last part, we were still exploring this moon here for Epsilon 4, and well, I think we took down somewhere around here was a oxygen depot. This is the one up here. And what I intended to do in this video was leave and go up into space, but what I've actually done is I've actually gone all the way around the moon and explored as much as I could. I've also picked up as much methane as I could, but what actually happened is I came down here and I found these two fuel depots here, which we should be able to take down using the SV. I've also got this alien facility, which is a little bit intriguing. I do want to check it out. And if I move forward, you can see it just on the horizon there. So what I want to do is possibly check that out with a view to taking it down, because I know absolutely nothing about an alien facility. I'm pretty sure it's not the same as the alien outpost we took out before. So what I'm going to do is we're going to go up and jump in the SV. Just want to make sure we've got enough in the way of fuel. Just go back to not fuel, pentaxid. Bit low. So I'm going to need a capital vessel. We need to make sure we got loads of shielding. A little bit worried that I'm going through my pentaxid quite quickly. So what we will do is go to construct it in. I've got 399. So you can see what I've also been doing is I got a lot of general raw resources. So what I've been doing is to try and save some weight. I've been kind of refining it out a bit. I think what we'll do is why is that? I think we're kind of knock out about another 150. We can, for some strange reason, we can only do pentaxid in blocks of whatever it is. The other thing I better check. We've got plenty of fuel, plenty of oxygen. Got to turn the power on. And what I'll do is just to give you a closer look at this alien base. I mean, there's some kind of rock formation there that will give us a bit of protection. You see, this is quite a full-blown base here. It's also got a lot wider range as well, which could make getting in here a little bit of a challenge. And there's part of me that says, you know, let's go down and get it, but you can see how quickly that took us out or took the shields down. So that is going to be a pretty tough challenge. And that's the reason why we're going to go out in the direction of the fuel depot down here. Especially as it says that's level 1. What's up there? Okay, slight digression. We're going to go north and see what this is first. Okay, we're in. Oh no. This could look a little bit more serious. That's the drone base. We are certainly not equipped to take that down. That's the radius base. Where's the fuel depot? Oh, it's behind the thing. Yeah. Now, when you attack a fuel depot, I certainly wouldn't recommend going in all guns blazing with a tank, because if you hit the wrong things, it explodes. What you're looking at is there's two turrets on the top, and what you need to do is attack from one side. If you attack from one side, the actual turrets get in the way of each other. But you've got to get in really close. We get both at the same time. Oh, one's still there. Do the reload. If you oops. I think that is it. Let's get in closer. Yep. Now there will be troops on the ground inside, so gotta be a little bit careful. Try and make them spawn, but don't try to avoid kind of spraying bullets all over the place. In fact, I think now because the turrets are down, I think what we can do is just get in behind and maybe take these guys out on foot. Then we'll just get into here. Put the thrusters off. And just get that there. Put this into... Now the fence here can often be a little bit of a problem. There it is. And what you can do is take up a firing position. Oops, don't want to waste the ammunition on that. Ah. Let's say you can normally blag it in. I mean, we took a little bit of damage, but make sure we get rid of those. We've got some laser ammunition, that's good. And what you'll see is below there is some more loot boxes. But the core is nice and easy to take down for once. Get the core just here. That's it. That's the oxygen. Why is this called a fuel depot if it was an oxygen? Still full of oxygen. Oh, there's the fuel there. Just salvage out that. Here we get 1,800 and whatever it is. We can put this straight into here. 1833. Nice. And of course we can get a little bit of a bonus from here. Oops. I mean, these are certainly worth taking down. Oops. Put this into here. We can go into the fridge. We've got another 2,026 fuel. A little bit, another 9 tanks. Actually, let's just think about doing this. Oops, no, don't want to hook it to the fridge. Hook it to here. Just what have we got here? Copper, silicon. It's nice, but could do with something a little bit better. I mean, I'm not exactly consuming these minor resources. I'll just drop that in as well. And I think that is about it. There's nothing else really here. So we're just back over here. Taking a bit of damage. Oops. Oops. Wouldn't mind. I think you can. This door can be a little bit of a pain in the neck first. Sometimes. Get on the locker. And of course, what we can do is get straight back into the ship here, like that. Thrusters on. And what we can do is just keep going down for this one, just to the south of us. So We might as well get both of them. Very small cobalt deposit here, but I'm not sure really need it. Make sure all the weapons are loaded. And we'll go down and take this guy out. Actually, I need some food and to heat up a bit, so I think what we'll do is just stop. And I find it easier just to do this. Certainly, we'll just pump in some of this good health bar stuff. Probably didn't really need the food, but it's not like I've got a shortage of food. And again, we're just gonna get in here and kind of attack from the side like this. Okay, stayed around a little bit too long there. So just wait for the shields to regenerate. Yeah, I got a little bit overconfident. Oh, there it is. It just takes a little while sometimes for the shields to regenerate. This is why you never want to rely on the shields regenerating. Pull back a little bit. No, he's still there. A brief moment then I thought I'd actually got rid of him, but we hadn't. There we saw the secondary explosion. And I mean, what you can do is if you don't want to go in on foot, you kind of fly over the top like this. It should get them to spawn like that. And if you've got turrets, oops. Why have I got, oh, I've got the oh, gone. Look, I took a bit of damage on the cockpit. Turn the thrusters off. Oh, there's another guy just there. I'm not going to shoot him through the railings, so what we'll do is we'll just go around this side. If you actually see, there's a little bit of a ledge here. So if you don't want to jump up the slope, gotcha. Oh, we can go straight for the core, actually. That's it. We got that. We can go over and grab the oxygen. 2,766 oxygen. That's a nice little haul. Put that there. This can go in the fridge. No point wasting all this good stuff. You to there. The large generator. 1,910 in there for some more fuel. I mean, taking these fuel tanks is really nice. Quite nice stuff from it. And of course we're... Okay, we've got some explosive, a little bit of magnesium, some fuel cells, some force shields, which we could up into the workshop. Not that I really need to put them up in the workshop, and that is it. Well, we'll just do that so we can go that way. And while we're at it, let's give the ship a little bit of repairs, because we will be going into combat in a little while. So we just need to make sure ship... Oh, we've lost a block there. We're going to have to do a little bit of running repairs. So it looks like we lost a block on that side as well by the look of it. Yeah, it does look a little bit like there's a block missing there. Let's have a look on this side. Underneath that, that's a bit difficult to see. Oops, hey, stop shoving. Yeah, we've lost a couple of blocks from the front here as well. And there, so the ship's been pecked at a little bit. So we're going to need to do some repairs. Okay, let's just get back into the ship. Turn the thrusters back on. We're going to head back to the capital vessel. Oops. Capital vessel is north of us, so we get this way. That's it, that's north. And just to double check, we need to get up, well, slightly northeast of us there. Actually, one thing I do need to do is... Where is that small, very small deposit of promethium? I think it's behind us. And it's not very big, but I'd rather take it if I can get it. Because I'm a bit low on promethium. I'm gonna drop down into here. So we'll just get here. Like there's a patrol there. Okay. Should be okay. The turrets should protect us, and we won't be here very long because this is a very small deposit. That should be it. Then we've killed the patrol. We might also go and loot the bodies. Where are they? There they are. This is the first patrol we've killed for some time, actually. Any more bodies laying around? It should be a 4-man patrol. There's one just under the... Yeah. What we'll do is we'll stay low in this general area just to see if we can find anyone else that wants to get killed. Just pop this off. Break that. Shove that in there. Because what I could do is leave some... Oh no, because if I leave these in here they will perish if I switch the power off. So just head north, slightly northeast. See if we can find any more patrols. throughout the scan. We can use the alien facility as a marker. We've got a small cobalt deposit there. I'm not sure what my situation with cobalt is, but we could always stop off and pick that up as well. Let me just see. See, we're in the vicinity. So just drop down and get this. I don't think I really need that much cobalt, but we'll go and take it. Let's double tap. We are in technically hostile territory. Right, I think I've got all the cobalt just here. Scan over it just to make sure. Yep, all gone. I mean, I didn't get much in the way of cobalt though. What should we get? We got 150. I mean, that's not bad actually. Just try and keep a little bit away from that alien facility. Actually, while we're here, let's just take a look at the terrain on this side. Well, I mean, it's pretty flat on this side, so we're going to be able to sneak in that close. If I keep the nose towards it, let's see what the range of their weapons are. There's a little bit of a crater there. Can we sneak up? Let's get a bit lower. There's not exact. Oh, well. How far away were we? Oh, wow. So let's just come in a little bit closer. So they're gonna have. They've got a lot of weapons on there. Got a few long-range weapons as well. It's gonna make life. If I decide to try and have a crack at this, it's gonna make life a little bit difficult here. I mean, it's quite a big complex. Let me just see if we can come in from this side. There's a kind of crater. There's a little bit of a dip in the ground there. If I mean, we're not. So it's got an interlocking fire. I think we'll have a bit of a problem. I mean, we could get in. No, wow, okay. This may prove a challenge. But first things first, let's just get in here and unload. So we're just going to get into here. Pop down. Here. Just temporarily turn the power off. Actually, I'm starting to think, with all the damage I'm taking on the front here, maybe I need to seriously consider a repair bay. Let's just unload into vessel. Out. Certainly drop the medication in there first. Let's empty the fridge. That can go into there. A little bit more cash. That can go into there. Drop it in. What we got here. Certainly want the promethium and the cobalt in there. Drop that in. That. Magnesium certainly. Glass matrices. Don't need the. Just kind of drop it in order. Yeah, that actually all went in there for once. Oh no, I missed the. And then we'll go for building components. That can go in there. I mean, I really need to find somewhere to sell some of this stuff off. And operational needs. I mean, I'll put this ammunition in here along with the explosives. Ammo can go in there. And I'll just dump the rest into there. Now, question is, do I have enough for to do a repair bay? This repair bay here. Let's unlock this. Now, this repair bay only replaces blocks. What I really need is this tier 2 repair bay. Zirconium alloy again. Let me just get into here. My vessel structure in. Right, this is all finished. This is the tier 2. Yeah, we can make this. So we would need this and this. Could be a little bit tight. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to build this and see if I can build these, because I think it's going to be quite important to be able to repair the Merc, because it is, especially if we're going to take down this alien facility. I'm just going to let this first bit build just to see if I've got enough, because that looks very much like I won't have the zirconium alloy to finish that. No. We can upgrade. Can build this, which will repair the blocks, but even that still needs zirconium alloy. That's annoying. If I build this, no, I don't think it's going to be worth the effort. What we're going to have to do is make about 20 of these. We're just going to have to try and repair the ship the best we can. Damage on this side. Yeah, that. Yeah, I've been a little bit too casual with my repairs. See, look, we've got some damage there. Got a O2 tank exposed on this side. So yeah, I'm definitely going to need to do something that we got a little bit of a chip on that side. Got some that took some damage as well. So yeah, we definitely wonder if I can make some modifications as well. Try and make this a little bit better. So if we put some light on the subject a bit, we might be able to see a bit better. These guys have taken some damage as well. Any damage on the wings? Damage on the guns. You're good, you're good, you're good. Right, constructor out. Oh no. Okay, that's constructor in, isn't it? It's okay, let's just get everything in the right place. You can go into building components. I am wondering, let's rethink this. Oops, no. If I do build the tier 1 air bay for the CV, that will allow me to, it's going to take all my zirconium. think we're going to go for it. It will allow me to repair all the blocks inside as well. We're going to build this. And that will effectively take all my zirconium. That'll be it. Won't have any more. So what I'm going to have to do is, apologies that I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to work on the repair bay and repairing the ship, and then we'll go for the alien facility in the next part. But the first thing I'm going to have to do is get down here, because I'm going to have to kind of maneuver the ship around a little bit. First things first is we're going to have to kind of get the hover tanks out. In fact, this one could probably do with a run over and see when I've this is save the template. Got to save the template on this one. It's a little bit annoying, but I don't think we actually lost any blocks. We'll just bring you out and park out here. Off. Don't need you. Oops. Oh, threw me right back. I think I've had problems getting into the Canicos in the past. It can be a little bit... See, this has actually got a clone chamber in it. Interesting. And we'll just bring you out. Well, park here. Power off. Well, you haven't got much power in. Put a little bit of power in. No. What am I doing? Ship. So I don't think I'm ever going to build this one again. I think if I want a hover tank, it probably will be the Centaur going forward. And we're going to get into here. First things first, we're going to need to find somewhere to put the terminal. Probably, I mean, it's not as though we've got a shortage of space. I suppose it's probably the polite way of saying it. Yeah, just see what I'm doing. Construct it in. We'll just do it this way. Pick this up. And I think for the moment we'll just kind of tuck you up against that wall there. How is my constructor going? Built this. There it is. Into here. Hair bait. What we're going to need to do is just put this into the deck of the ship. Want it? I mean, you can put it saying about here. Oops. No. That means I've got a bit of a problem underneath the ship because that repair bay is expensive, and it means it's kind of had it there. Yeah, repair bay there. So, I mean, what I really need to do is give that a little bit of protection, additional protection. But hardened steel block. I don't. Oops. I think if we put kind of a like a half block like that. Oh, and the sentry gun would be okay. Cancel that. Building components. I mean, I've got a load of combat steel blocks, so take one of those. And you're going to go to half block. I think just to give it a little bit of extra kind of protection, just extend this a little bit, and just put one on that end there. Oh, of course that's not, because there's a rock underneath. I think what we'll do is we'll just put this, and we'll put 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Come back for the rock in a minute. 1, 2, 3 there. Rock gone. Can we get say an angle? Never find this angle block. The corner. Have a look. See. Is that it? Oh, that's the full size one. I want the half size one. That's it there. Oops. The slope's working against me a little bit here. And we'll just put that on that side. Hopefully rotate you into there. And you into there. That protects the repair bay. Don't think we need that now, so that can switch off. And what we need to do now is just bring the Merc down so we can do a bit of a healthcare diagnosis on it. We need a bit. Yeah, power on. And we'll just drop down here. I mean, truthfully, I should have prioritized my repair bay a little while ago, actually. Anything I don't like about this is actually finding whether you're actually over the repair bay or not. That's the reason why I put that broad stripe in the center. So we need to turn the power off. We also need to turn the shields off. We actually over. You should be. And we'll go and see what this thing actually decides. It's going to be air blocks. So we need 3 iron ingots. Pull out some iron ingots. Structure in. We got 3,000. I don't really need that many. What I normally like to do is try and put in, I think about 100 would do, if it will allow it. I mean, this can be a little bit tetchy. You see, so we've got the ship being all repaired. Okay. That was this. Why does it say it needs 4? Okay. Panic now. Why does it say that I need 4? Was that just to do the repairs? Of course, we can't repair to template because the ship is now all repaired, except for the fact that because we haven't been able to replace the blocks. What I do now is just going to put the power back on. That's interesting. I never knew the ship had that range. That means it's repairing my other ship. Oh, yeah, that's okay. Let's have a look. I'm just going to check that out. If it will repair at that height, yeah, it's saying it is repairing. Was it trying to repair? Let me just see. I mean, that would be great if... Type cannot be repaired. Okay, put it back on standby. I think what it's doing is it's trying to repair, but it can't reach it. It's detecting it above. Interesting. I never knew the repair bay actually did that. Anyway, let's get back in over here. And I'm aware time is pushing on. So what we'll do is we'll just get to here. What do I do with the small blocks? Are they still in here? Oh, there they are. We'll just hook these up. And I mean, on those blocks on me at the moment. And we'll just get up to here. Certainly need to repair. One of the awkward things when you repair a ship that someone else has built is trying to remember a block in there, which is good. And we got a couple of lost blocks here. That will fit. We just need to in there. This one, that the same on that side. I think these top ones are quite easy. Problem now is going to be working underneath. So what we're going to have to do is that. Oops. And we'll just jump into the ship. What we're going to do is I'm going to go up in a quasi hover mode. And then just come down here. We can rotate you into there. You're good on that side. That the same on this side? I'm not sure. It's a bit difficult to tell. No, that's a bigger block, isn't it? This is on the outside. Is that? I actually lost something on this side that's not the same as on this side. There's the block there. I'm coming back that way. What it's telling me is that this is... Oh, this is going to be a bit tricky. See, that seems to be the same block right at the front. Almost like it is this block here. I think if we can get that on that end there. It doesn't really want to play, does it? Is it? Is that? No, I need to... We can rotate this. I need to spin this round, don't I? And will that work? I think that's in the right direction now. I just need to try and get it in right position. That, yeah, I think that is the right position, like that. So that kind of comes out a bit like a dagger. And then what we need to do is get into here. Let me just see. Actually, I'm aware time is pushing on and this is going to take a little while. So this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. What I will do is I will do the repairs off camera and generally tidy up the ship. And so until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.